Hey everyone, and welcome back. I am T and Eagle. This is episode 7 of our Long Road to Glory featuring Inform Shane Long. And we were struggling a little bit, against some really good teams. And we will have 2 games in this episode against some really good teams. So, in order for us to obviously be able to upgrade our team, we will need to try and do a little better than we did in the last episode. If you're enjoying the series, guys, please remember to drop a like. I do appreciate seeing the thumbs up. It lets me know you do enjoy the content. You can also follow me on Twitter at V12TNEagle. Let's get into the first game, and this looks pretty scary with Benzema up top, and he's got Cersei behind him in the cam, as well as James Rodriguez. Not sure who that silver is. Cadera in defense. A pretty good squad right there, and he jumped on me pretty early and pretty often. You can see here just prior to 7 minutes gone, and we're down 1-0 as James Rodriguez comes through. And then a great over-the-top pass here to Benzema, who slots it away in the bottom right-hand corner. It's 13th minute. We're down 2-0. I mean, we haven't even had time to breathe yet, and we are facing a 2-goal deficit. Here in the 17th minute, he puts another one in. So the game is just getting going, and we are not. We are down 3-0, and that was actually an own goal by Vernon Anita for us, so not looking good. And then here in the 29th minute, we'll get one sent across to Shane Long, so at least puts us on the board, right? You just pick the ball up and go back to the center circle on that one. But a pretty nice finish there from Shane Long, to be fair. So that will at least give us one upgrade in this game as we head into halftime with that 3-1 deficit. And, quite honestly, possession-wise and shots and everything, it really wasn't that bad of a game, but he was just making his shot. So and that's obviously the name of the game. And here he's going to get through on goal, and he will score that one to make it 4-1. And right now I'm not that happy as I'm playing this game, and probably better that it wasn't a live comm, so you couldn't hear what I was saying. But here in the 80th minute, we'll get a great pass in. Shane Long with a very nice finish. So we bring it to 4-2. We do have 2 goals from Shane Long, and quite honestly, I'm like, I'm not really out of this game. The way we're able to get some shots off, they've been decent opportunities, so it's just a matter of like, okay, what can we do? But we couldn't do anything. So we end up taking the big L in that game. But the good thing in that is the 2 upgrades that we get from having 2 goals scored with Shane Long. So, it's just a matter of what do we want to do with those. But you'll be able to see the end game stats here. And at the end of the game, he actually did have quite a few more shots than he had in the first half. So, but again, overall, against that team, probably not awful. But you can see there we ended up with 5 shots, 4 on target, and tons of possession, but it doesn't really do well. And, his pass accuracy, was low. He really was just trying a lot of over-the-top balls against my defense. And you can't blame him, with the setup we have. It's not very good. So looking at that, the primary position I think we're going to go with right now to upgrade is going to be the right back, just to get a little more pace out there. So we're going to jump in with Gamboa. So we will go buy him for 2,300 coins. Not the cheapest guy out there, but he's fast. We'll take fast at this point on this squad because we do not have a lot of pace. And obviously pace can be pretty important in this game on a defensive end. So we will take that and see what we can do with it. So we will put Gamboa in the squad. And then just to give you a quick overview of what Shane Long has done, he does have 9 goals in 11 games with 3 assists. So not awful for a card that I consider to be one of the worst informs in the game at the time of buying him. So, we'll take it. But we now have to start all over in the Champions Cup, and we will do just that. We're going to go in for our second game of the episode, guys. And this squad, it makes the other one look like, it's second tier. So they've got Remy, Sturridge, Di Maria, Sherla, Sanchez, Cess playing CDM, which I kind of like, well, maybe I can exploit that. Clichy Mangala Company, Zabaleta, and of course, Thibaut Courtois in net. So just kind of, and this was right after, so I'm just coming off of a 4-2 beatdown. But we're going to get things going in the 9th minute, and we'll get a nice little corner opportunity, and then of some very nice help from our opponent as he makes a horrible decision to slide tackle with Company against a player that was already past him. So Company will pick up the yellow. We will get a penalty kick, and you can see the replay. I mean, that's just a horrible decision right there. But who am I to judge, right? We'll just take the PK and we'll move on. And he'll have to deal with that, and we will try to also exploit the fact that he already has a yellow. But we were going to step up with Shane Long, and of course we're going to slot one into the top left, and we will take a 1-0 lead pretty early in the game in the 12th minute. And to be honest, as we kind of move through the game, this guy wasn't very good. And all apologies to you if you're watching, but you need to practice, man. You need to practice. That being said, he's got a killer team, and that tends to tick me off even more when I don't feel like someone's good and they continue to beat the snot out of me. But Schmeichel comes in with a huge save, and he's able to get that one as well. And then here, just before halftime, he makes a horrible mistake. We'll pick it up with Shane Long, and we cannot get it to go. So, we're coming up on halftime now, and as horrible as I say my opponent is, I only have one goal, so I probably shouldn't say anything. But you can see we were dominating there in the first half with 8 shots, 4 on target. He only had the 1 shot. But here in the second half, that can all change quickly and does, but there is a but here. He's offside. So thankfully, that goal was disallowed, and we are still up 1-0. And then here we'll get a great 1-2 pass into Shane Long. It's a little fake shot there, but a great save from Courtois. And I really thought that was a very good opportunity for us. But Courtois does what he does so well, and he's able to make that save. But then here we'll have Shane Long over to him. This again with another great pass into Shane Long. Courtois is unable to save that one, so that puts us up 2-0 against a very good team. And, against a team like this, with a team like mine, no lead is ever safe, unfortunately. And as we move in to the rest of the game, we were able to play some very solid defense, keep him out of net, and walk out with a 2-0 victory against that squad. I will take it any day of the week. So a very good win indeed, especially just coming off of that 4-2 loss. But you can see, again, Shane Long with 2 more goals. So we were able to move forward with 2 upgrades for this after this game. And now it's like, okay, we're kind of getting a little more pace there in the back that can help us. It's just a matter of what do we want to do next. And here you can see the end game stats. 58 possessions, 16 shots, only 8 on target though. But possession and passing were key there. And passing was really his downfall, as he tended to turn the ball over quite a bit. So we did take advantage of that, and obviously we will move now into the quarterfinals. But we will need to upgrade our squad just a bit. So now it's a matter of what do we do with our upgrades. And the first thing I'm going to look at is probably going to be Aaron's on the left side, and he just, I don't know, he hasn't done much. He's not bad. He's semi-pacey, I guess, for bronze, and it was really kind of the only reason we had him in there. But we will get him out of there, and we will try to upgrade there. And then Morrison, even though we just got Ravel Morrison, I think that maybe we can probably do a little bit better in that position as well. So the first upgrade that we will do will be to go with Montero on the left side, and he's got plenty of pace, and we will plug him in. And then Nzongbia will be our second upgrade, and he will replace Morrison in the middle. So there is how our team stands, and we'll talk to you guys next episode.